It is about 5 a.m. and I'm waking up. I did my studies, I did my devos, I did everything, and I literally just noticed that the M3 MacBook Pro dropped yesterday. And I'm watching the events. I'm on Twitter looking at all the specs. The base models, the M3 Pro, the M3 Max, and I'm talking super fast because like I just woke up, haven't even brushed my teeth, but I'm literally watching the intro video, and it is bonkers. First, look at Issa Rae. We got okay. This is crazy because everything was shot on the iPhone, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and the specs for the M3 MacBook has honestly been crazy. I'm looking at the prices. They're looking like this might be a cop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna go for my run and I'm gonna go get dressed, and then I'm gonna actually give you guys my first impressions or what I think of the new M3 MacBook Pro by Apple. So yeah, you guys are getting the raw thing right here. I'm gonna go take this bonnet off and actually get ready for my run. So I'll see you guys back soon. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right, y'all, I'm back. Now, as you can see, it's bright as day outside now. It's about 2 in the afternoon. I literally had a lot of stuff going on. Next time I'll bring you guys into my day-ish with me, but I watched the video 2-3 times and I need it. Cue Migos and what's it featuring by Young Boy? I need it. And the only reason why I will say I need this new MacBook Pro is solely due to the fact that I am still, y'all, I want y'all to look at these specs. I want y'all to look at these specs. I'm not even all the way upgraded just because of memory space and whatnot, but look at what I know King Tech is rocking. Look at this. Hold on, just look at this. I am rocking the MacBook Pro 15-inch 2016 model. This focus is kind of crazy. 26 2.7 quad core Intel Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM. I am really trying here, y'all. 16 gigs of RAM and a 500 gig, 2 gig graphics and a 500 gig SSD. Now, I don't know what type of magic this computer has on me. Ooh, let's get back to focus. I don't know what type of magic this computer has on me. I've had this computer since high school, was a breeze. Had this computer full time when I was making music, making beats, DJing, breeze. Had this computer editing videos for now. All my YouTube videos have been edited on this laptop. Kind of a breeze, kind of. Whew, the render times, atrocious. Battery life, atrocious. You know when you think dysfunction is functional? So that's me with this laptop. I hear that the new MacBook Pro has 22-hour battery life. And I'm just like, I can barely get 2. And I just always have my charger literally always with me at all times. But the conclusion of that is Apple makes great laptops where you don't need to typically upgrade every year or every 2 years. I'm gonna say those for the PC peoples, tentatively speaking. But this new MacBook Pro, I need it. Every time I say I need it, I need to just cue the song. I need it. I am really impressed after watching the video to see how far along the M1 to the M3 has come. The power, the performance, half the speed for renderings, half the speed for just performance-wise. It was honestly amazing. The M3, which is their base model, the M3 Pro, the M3 Max, which is essentially literally for the best of the best. I saw that the M3 Max can go up to 128 gigs of RAM. Y'all, 128 gigs of RAM is honestly mind-blowing. I don't know when I can have a use case for that situation. I am not a 4K video editor. I am not, in the labs running quantum physics. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not huge on gaming. So I won't ever kind of need for an M3 Max right now. Maybe I'll buy an M3 Max if a company just was like, hey, go crazy, go stupid. But I don't typically need an M3 Max. I can argue that your everyday person will go between an M3 and an M3 Pro, which I'm struggling with, because the reason why I would consider getting an M3 Pro is just due to the fact that I've had this laptop since high school. I was I had this laptop since 2016. I got this brand new. Like, I spent 2.5, 2.7, maybe 2.8 in high school. To muster up $2,800 in high school was crazy. So this laptop wasn't going anywhere with me. It got me through college. It got me through everything that I needed. It still works, y'all. It still works. But I need it. It's time for an upgrade. It's time. It's time. So I do love the new color. It is a, what do they call it? They call it a space black. I think I would like to call it a jet black, kind of like, it's given jet black, but space black. It still kind of has the same IOs, HDMI, 3 USB-Cs, SD card slot, aux, and the charger port, which is way better than this one, this USB-C that you got to keep plugging back in. They did mention the new iMac. That is kind of cool. And man, every time they kept talking about the MacBook, I was just like, take my card. Because the ray tracing, just the graphics, everything. I personally believe that this is an amazing piece of technology. It's like one step for man and one step for mankind. This computer is literally mind-blowing, but it may not be as mind-blowing for you. I'm coming from an Intel processor. I'm talking like the speeds and the performance are night and day. If you're coming from an M1 Max or even an M2, I'll say hold your horses. Hold your horses. If you have any M processor, silicon chip processor, I would say wait. If you're coming from Intel to silicon chip, now that's the upgrade that you need, and you should be questioning yourself, why haven't you upgraded already? But personally speaking, anybody on an Intel processor is time. Anyone on an M1, M2, I'll say wait. I'll say, is it worth it? Yes, it's amazing upgrades. Yes, you get a new color, so people could see that you got the new MacBook. Yeah, but at the same time, is it worth the upgrade? That's a question I think you can only answer. Are you a video editor and you're getting some latencies on your MacBook right now? Or are you a programmer and like your computer is kind of like maxing out and you're hitting its peak? I honestly would love to know what a peak is like on an M1 processor or M2 processor. I've been Intel, y'all. Like, Intel plugged up into all my setups right here. I've been Intel. It's been working for me. There are days where it's slow. And I think what this laptop is teaching me patience. There are days where it's slow, but it gets the job done. But it's time. Black Friday, I'm probably going to like take my card and get the new MacBook, or I may wait, just, wanting to let the prices drop a little bit. But the new MacBook Pro base price is at, I think, $1,600, $1,599. And the new 16-inch M3 base model MacBook is $2,499. I did have the specs kind of like what I was looking for if I was to get the new MacBook. I personally am done with 500 gigs. I am going to a terabyte SSD minimum. I'm probably going to cough up the extra $400 to get the 32 gigs of RAM. So my specs for my custom 14-inch MacBook Pro that I will be getting is going to be the new M3 Pro base level. Not base level. M3 Pro is not the base level, but the M3 Pro with 12 cores CPU, 18 core GPU, 36 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD, 14-inch liquid Retina XDR display, and yeah, pretty much keeping it at that. If I could splurge a little bit, I would get the 2 terabyte, but it's okay. 1 terabyte would do just fine, and that will leave me at $2,800. I like to round up $3,000 because taxes, shipping, all of that. So, is it worth $3,000? Personally, for me, yes. Every single dollar. Take my money. But what about you? Is it an upgrade that you're gonna get, or an upgrade that you think you'll get? I'll probably upload more videos as I unbox it and talk about it, but my conclusion is Apple really went out. And I know I've been talking for a little while, but y'all, have y'all seen how they shot and I tweeted this, they shot the whole performance of the Apple event on an iPhone 15 Pro Max? I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Like, where did you, on a drone, like, did you strap it to a drone? Like, how did you do the mic? And, like, yo, Apple is really that company that it's just how do you do that with technology? And I just love it. Love everything about it. But y'all, video's getting too long. I need to edit this. I'm gonna chop this up on my Final Cut. And I got a lot of stuff to do. But let me know if you're gonna get the new MacBook Pro. Y'all, this one's a banger. Alright, y'all, have a good one.